Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to another live edition of the Highbury Squad. Perhaps you were expecting the Tuesday-ish club. Well, that would be nice if David Hillier actually got back from holiday. Instead, we give you this image to kick off today's show for Queen and Country and the Arsenal. Here we go.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please stand clear of the discussion doors. The next stop is Highbury Squad.
I'm just going to sit and stare at this all day long, Super Kev. When I said, what image should we start with today? Super Kev said, I have an idea. Here it is. Look at that.
HRH being a gooner and the captain of the country. Look at that. Pride. We're in that cannon with pride. Lovely.
Rule the Arsenal rule the way. Welcome, everyone. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the show, my podcast brother from another mother, Mr. Super Kevin Campbell.
Squaddies. Welcome in. Hit the like button on the way in before you go out. At ease, everybody. Let's go.
All right. It's Tuesday. It's not the Tuesday-ish club. Good evening to all the usual suspects in the house. Let's get some messages up from the crew. They're already putting in their points. Hold your sauce there, Prakita. 7 points. All right, we'll get to that. What position does she play? The Queen of England plays every single position.
She runs the show. She runs the whole show. Don't worry.
I love this new nickname, Holiday Hillier.
Yeah, that's the one. Holiday Hillier. That'll do him.
HRH Gooner, absolutely rich in the house. Everyone is still here. This is our year against Liverpool. Why don't we get straight to it? Everybody, welcome. So, you know, Kev and I did the first 10 games, and then we do our predictions every single week. Arnie, I don't have the picture of the wolf shirts from Iceland. I don't know where you're sending them. And I do get a shit ton of emails. So send it to me, DM me, or send it to the highburysquad@gmail.com. I have no idea what's happening to this. And as soon as I get it, I will show it 100%. In fact, I'm going to do something on Friday with Kev before Kev says, because I've been inundated with some old school emails as well, Kev. We're going to do a trip down memory lane with some fans who were there when we won the double in 71. And, right, you know, early 80s fans as well. So lots and lots that we got planned coming up. Hello, Cliff. Someone suggesting that the Queen plays a false 9, Kev. Michael, Queen England plays a false 9. Is that a double entendre, perhaps? Not sure, maybe. All right, let's get stuck into some football. This is an injury-free zone report. This is a transfer-free show. We are going to get stuck into predicting points for the next 10 games the Arsenal face.
Well, is it 9? Because we already got the Watford game right. So that's right already. So we got the next 9.
You're including Watford and giving us points. Sorry, I spat.
So listen up! Don't spit at me, for God's sake. I only said we got the Watford one right. God,
I just love how smart you are. Damn it!
Well, you know, we got that one right already. You done that the last one, didn't you? So
all right, Squad.
But remember, we done 1 to 10, and it should be 11 to 20, right? But now we're doing an extra, so we've already got 3 points in the bag. So let's do the next 10, but we've got 3 in the back pocket already.
Well, just like we going to the advisory board for VAR decisions and cards, perhaps we should ask the squadron.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
How are we going to ask them when they've already been part of a controversial yellow card problem?
says, Super Kev, why not just start from game 4?
No, we can't start from game 4 because we've already done that, Mark. You tell her, little Soph. Don't spit at me.
It was inadvertent. I didn't mean it.
Yes, you did.
Oh gosh, like that classic episode of Seinfeld where they reenact the JFK thing but with spit. It's fantastic. All right, so that means though I want to include Manchester City because that's on New Year's Day, and just so the squaddies can see, I've done it again, you guys. Here it is. This is my little homework I did today. So
it's game 12 to 22, 21, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. So Watford's included, and we got that. So
no, it's not included, is it? It's not included. How could it be included then? If you're spitting at me.
Well, I didn't really. That was just my excitement. You know, it's like, I know you said, say it, don't spray it. I stole that line from Friends, by the way. Taib, look, what's happening with everyone? Taib wants Newman blocked because he's causing rifts in chat.
You see? That's why you don't go to them. You see, Soph, you've set them off now.
Mark says, I'm spitting facts. Very nice, Mark. Very
clever. Love it.
Absolutely. Kenny wants to give us a yellow card for our bad work the other day for the Wenger postcard. Post podcast. We did send it on a postcard and stamped it, though, Kev.
Weren't Kenny one of those ones who had a bad attitude as well?
Demsek says it's got to be the next 10 games.
That's right. That's right. So that one's already in the bag, Soph.
Exactly. Yeah. Kevin asked for the news, not the weather. Yep, completely agree. Right, here we go. So let's start off with the big one this weekend. Liverpool Football Club at Anfield. A place where we've had very little joy, Super Kev, probably since '89.
No, we've won since then. But I get what you mean. It's felt such a long time, and we've had some real painful beatings there, haven't we, Soph? We have had some painful beatings. We've had games that have been over before half time. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
we made a decent. Yeah, we made a decent account of ourselves last season, but Mane should have been sent off. We had some chances. Lacazette weren't quite sharp enough to take the chances, and we ended up losing 3-1, was it, or whatever. But we're a different side at the moment, Soph. And we're going there with a bit of optimism, for sure, especially the way we can defend. So, do you know what? I know how difficult it is to win there, and I don't even want to hear people telling me about injuries. It's as tough a place as you're going to get. So I'm going for a point there, Soph, if I'm honest.
It's 5 years since we've taken any points there, Kev. And really, I think the best game we've played there in recent years is the League Cup, the 5-5 that went to penalties, where Maitland-Niles scored the cool as a cucumber pen. Would you agree? I mean, that wasn't their best team.
Yeah, but again, that's two bomb squads, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the real squads. So it was a cracking game. But this weekend, this is it.
Okay. You're going to go for a point. I'm going to go for a point. A lot of the squaddies are going for 0 points.
Hey, ain't it nice to see the squaddies have got a little bit of positivity about them at least? Well done, squaddies. Brilliant.
Okay, it's in the books. 1-1.
Not all of you. It's just some of you. Well done, Mark.
Universal Greek says he can't see us getting anything at Anfield. We need our Shavin. Crikey. Temp says 2-0 to the Arsenal. Clip it.
Oh, I love it, Temp. Love it.
2-2. We got 2-0. We got 1-0. We got a 1-1 draw. Mint says we won't lose. So 3-2 to the Gunners. Amazing.
Some game that is. Yeah. Some game. Listen, I will take a win. But 1-1 is what I put down there, Soph. So,
yes.
Yeah. If we get the win, I will be delighted.
Yeah, me too. By the way, if anything untoward happened at the top of the show, you guys are lucky I missed it. I know that a lot of you are calling for defense and all that type of stuff right now. But you're lucky I didn't see it, and I don't want to know, to be honest. We're going to move on.
I'm sure Newman's going to let you know.
Yeah, I'm sure. 2-0s, 3-1s, 2-1s. It's a mix, Kev. It's a mix. Right.
Yeah.
We're going to Arsenal versus Newcastle. Newcastle have Eddie Howe as their manager now. Newcastle always a very interesting fixture for us. We're at home for this one, Super Kev. I'm going to go for 3 points.
Me too. I'll go for a 2-0 win, 3 points. I think in this one, definitely 3 points. We've got to see. We've got our home form. We've got to win. So got to see them off.
I will. How about this for a bold prediction? Not bold, but we can make those every now and again if we fancy it, Kev, during the proceedings here. Joe Willock to score against us.
Oh.
Put a nice little side wager on that, Gunners.
Well, can I ask you, will he play? Will he start?
Well, it's kind of crazy that he's on the bench for this team and he can't get a game right now. It's very interesting, isn't it, for those who didn't want to sell him for 25 million.
But will he score against the will he start against the Arsenal?
I think he'll come on off the subs bench and he'll get a goal.
Okay.
But it'll be too late because it'll be like 4-1 then.
Okay. So your score's 4-1. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not so bothered about the scoreline because I'm not
as long as we win.
Of that. Yeah.
As long as we win. Yep.
All right, the next fixture, boys and girls. What kind of Manchester United are the Arsenal going to face when we meet them after Newcastle? Interesting right now. They're bruised. They come back from an international break. And by the way, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gave them a week off, Kevin. A week off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had managers that did that after getting battered and bruised and being the source of all of the negative talk in the media. Did you ever encounter that, getting a week off?
Sometimes managers do that just to get people away from the club, just to refresh the head. Because if you're going in every day and it's doom and gloom, it's not nice. So give everybody a week off. Recharge the batteries, not as if the boys not going to train. They're going to work out. They've got gyms in the house, etc. And they come back refreshed and ready to go this week, building up to the weekend's game. So, listen, it might just work for them. So, it all depends about the result, doesn't it? If they get the right result, it's the right thing to do. If they don't get the right result, how could you give them a week off? You know, that's how fickle it is.
Yeah, I just, even at work, if we kind of don't get a deal or do a bad presentation back in the day, we wouldn't be getting a week off. Go on, pets. You go rest up. Oh, we got you covered. No. You come in earlier, you grind harder, you go back, you get the deal done. I just find it incredible that he gave them a week off after all of that. I reckon we beat them. We won at Old Trafford last year. Correct, Martin, with a worse team. And Ole might not be the manager. I think he will be the manager, Kev.
I think he will.
Yeah.
I think he will. And I think we'll beat him. I've got down there. So 2-1. We'll beat him 2-1.
Yes. So 3 points for Kevin on this one and 3 points for me on this one. We then travel to Kevin's old stomping ground where he shone bright like a diamond, captain of Everton Football Club, banging in the goals, saved them from relegation, became Everton's first ever black captain, leader. We're going to smash your toffees, aren't we, at Goodison Park, Kev? Or what do you think? What kind of Everton? What I love about this is looking into our crystal football is we don't know. We're going on gut feeling and gut instinct here.
That's all we can do. Yeah.
Everton are having a rough time. They've missed Calvert-Lewin, no doubt. Rafa Benitez off to an amazing start where Arsenal fans, including our good friend Potsy and myself, said, see, they got a proper manager. What a start to the season.
Amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing.
You both are very quiet at the moment.
No, I'm not that quiet.
On that front, yes, you are. So, you see, the same way you threw the darts about Rafa Benitez, and we had injuries, and they didn't at the time. Soon as their injuries kicked in,
I didn't throw him as much as Dan Potsy, though, let's be honest. On the Benitez thing, thing.
Dan threw darts, you threw one harpoon.
I threw...
I've just done maximum damage, that's all.
What are you going to go for? Point or 3 points?
No, I think Arsenal will beat Everton. I really do. I don't think Everton's playing well enough. I can only talk about from this point, remember.
Yeah.
We do have some, obviously, things to look back on, recollection of their games. And they're not playing well enough, Soph, if I'm honest with you. So I think Arsenal will go there and do a number on Everton and beat them.
All right, keep your predictions coming in too, guys. Remember, no scores. You give me points, 1 point or 3 points.
So it's 3 points for me.
I mean, they're giving me the scoreline, but then I have to do the maths. You know me and maths. I don't digest it very well. We've learned this lesson already.
Yeah,
Terence, Soph, Edward Scissorhands wants his hairstyle back.
No chance. She got the samurais out. Don't worry about that. She got the samurais out.
Oh, these guys are funny. Sophie was queen of the Arteta out. Oh, come on. That's a bit unfair, isn't it? I was queen of the Arteta criticism.
Sophie,
and then I did call for his head a couple of times.
Sophie, like I said, Sophie, all you done was throw one massive harpoon. That's all. Potsy was the one throwing dart after dart. You just threw one massive harpoon. And it hit him.
I did ask for him to go after we were 0, rock bottom. Yes, there's no doubt about it. I did ask for his head a few times. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you guys. Can't bullshit bullshitters. Look at all of you in chat bullshitting your hearts away. Beep, beep. Right. I think it's going to be... I'm going to go for a point. So, Kev, you're going for 3 points. I'm going for a point at Goodison Park.
Right, okay.
All right. Mm-hmm. Next is Arsenal versus the Southampton Football Club.
Yeah, we're at home. We're at home, aren't we? Convincing win, 3 points. I don't think Southampton have been great this season. And I expect us to do the business at home, for sure.
Going to win the league at this point. Is that again 3 points from Kev? I'm also going to go for 3 points against Southampton at home. If this was, should move this so I don't have to move away from the mic. But if this was at St Mary's, I was going to say the Dell.
Oh, what a little ground that was! Nice.
Kev, did you used to love playing there?
Yeah, coming down them bloody stairs, you could break your neck. Yeah, it was interesting to say the least.
It was an interesting.
But it was a nice little stadium. Nice little stadium. Nice part of the world.
Yeah. I loved going down there. It was a lovely day out, or day and night. We'd always used to stay at my aunt's, who lives down there too. So, yeah, always fun. Right. All right, kids. Everyone's got us getting 3 points against Southampton. It will be light work, says. I don't know about that. Don't know about that.
The next game's a tough one.
What's the point in doing this when Casey says we're going to win every game? Well, he hasn't.
But I haven't. You see, that's the thing with Newman. Don't you listen, Newman. See?
Well, to be fair to Newman, Kev, you have picked every game a winner so far and just the one.
No, point. I haven't. Look at the first one.
Well, that's just one. Yeah.
No, so hold on. I've picked everyone a winner. But I haven't. The first one hasn't.
Everyone's a winner, baby. Okay.
Yeah, great song.
Oh my God, I used to love watching The Saint, Simon Templar. What a show! That was a great show, wasn't it, Kev?
Mm-hmm.
Right, next one: Arsenal versus West Ham at home. Right, West Ham have beaten Liverpool. They've beaten Man United. They've done bits. They're still in every cup competition, and right now, if their trajectory continues, they could be finding themselves playing Champions League football. At some point, to put them up. At some point, Kev, is this going to be a case of Leicester? Do you remember when Leicester? Oh, they can't win every game. Oh, they're not. They can't win the next one. They can't win the next one. Is this what's happening with West Ham a little bit? Do people really believe in West Ham?
Not really. No, it's not that, because they showed last season that they can beat people. They can compete, and they've strengthened. The problem with West Ham is if they get key injuries. That's going to be the key. But West Ham are beatable. Trust me, they're beatable. They are beatable. The key to beating them is getting in front. They are beatable. So I'm telling you, they are. And
Well,
I think we're going to beat them. There you go.
I think I agree with Polymotion. I think West Ham are a couple injuries away from disaster. And I fancy us. I actually, someone said this could be kryptonite. We do quite well against West Ham, and we've done well against West Ham. Someone said it too when we've had pretty poor teams. I fancy a win. I do. I think we're going to get 3 points here. So I'm locking it in. 3 points for Kev, 3 points for me. We then go away to Leeds United, Super Kev.
Yes. And you know me, I'm a positive guy. So I think they're tailor-made for the way we play. I really do. And listen, we're all going in future. We're future-proof. We're trying to future-proof our points tally. And if this Arsenal we've got turn up, we beat them. So that's another win. There you go. That's another win.
We're going to get the chance to review these, by the way. We're going to do an overview. Thank you very much. Massive respect for HS all day. We appreciate that. Kev, they're not the same Leeds United team. They have suffered from injuries a bit this season.
They've missed Bamford, haven't they? Big time.
They've really missed him. Goals are slight. And like you said, they seem to be, they're getting caught and bullied on the counter all season long. I mean, they're that type of team anyway, but they seem to manage that much better last season. They're having that sophomore slump a little bit. We saw it with Wolves. We've seen it with Sheffield United. I think they've got some major problems this season. At home, though, we haven't played Leeds at home with a big crowd since COVID, right? This is our first trip to Ellen Road.
With the
or did
crowd.
we play them in the Cup?
We played them in the Cup at the Emirates.
Yeah.
We played them in the Cup at the Emirates. We played them at the Emirates in the league last season. Obviously, their place last season. And that was their first year up, wasn't it, last season?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Cup before that, when we played them, was at the Emirates. So
here's the other interesting thing so far, Kev, with our point predictions thus far. Our winning streak, our non-losing streak is still going. So at this point...
this is what we're hoping, Soph. Of course, things can go wrong. But you know what? All them squaddies who laugh at me and you for being so positive, remember their predictions were nowhere near ours.
Yeah. I mean, you were a lot more positive than me at times. There's no doubt. I mean, I tried to put my positive face on, but then I'd go Greek every now and again,
Yeah, and spit at me. Yeah, it's all right.
Speaking of going Greek, Kev, I did this morning. Universal Greek will appreciate this.
Oh, that nice coffee. Oh, yes. Strong stuff.
Yeah, with a little guluraki on the side, eh?
Oh, nice.
Yes, and
nice little cup, that.
And here's my work, everybody, my homework. Look at that. I sat and actually wrote that out for you guys today. How about that? All that time. Brilliant. Okay, let's get back to it. If you missed this picture yesterday, I just thought I'd put it in there because if you guys mess around, those eyes will be meeting and greeting you big time.
Do you know what I was celebrating there, Soph?
That was in Turkey, right?
Listen, I was celebrating beating the squaddies in the first 10 games of this season. There you go. Me and Nunal in Trabzon. I knew then I'd beat the squaddies. So come on.
While we're on this tangent and we've got this energy up right now, 300 in live chat, Kev, you know what to do.
Listen, don't mess about. Nut it, edit, touch it. Do a Vinny on it. But just make sure you hit the like button, because it keeps us sweet, or else I have to bruck your neck and Sophie has to take your head off with the samurai. You know the script, guys. If you don't do it now, do it on the way out. Thank you, Vinny.
Brilliant stuff. Right, back to the score predictions. Leeds versus Arsenal. Kev, you're going for 3 points?
Yes, definitely. Have to go for 3 points.
I'm going to go for a draw. I feel like Leeds, they could pull off these types. They've not been great, but
well, it is seven games time, so you never know. They might pick up,
And And Kev, they might have some people coming back from injury as well. We don't know what's going to go on without him. I don't know. For this one, my crystal football says a point.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. Here's a guaranteed 3 points for you, although last season was it's been a bit tricky at times. Norwich City versus the Arsenal Football Club. Toi?
13 points. Definitely. Got to be 3 points.
Toi aussi, mon ami. No doubt. It's like the Eurovision. And le Arsenal, 3 points. Arsenal, 3 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 12 points. 3 points, everyone says. A win, a win, a win. No doubt about it. Sophie, you asked us about our favourite Christmas movies. We'll do that closer to the time. How about that? We love doing little shows like that, a little bit of fun. If Kes says it, then it must be true, says Amira. We are winning everything. We did get Vinny out. Easy win for the Arsenal. So, yeah. Our merch isn't expensive. It's comparable. Tell me what you think's expensive. And if you think it is, it's based on an algorithm of pricing for mugs and T-shirts. But like we put everything up here. If you think it's expensive, you let me know why. Kevin Campbell is mad. He's out. Brock the neck. Look.
I am mad and deluded, and I remember that's why I broke the neck.
Absolutely. We're going to keep that from people. Exactly. Bloody mugs. There you go. Right. Who's next? Arsenal versus Wolves. This is at the Emirates, Kev. I am going for... I think we're different against them. Their manager's good. They've got a good game plan. They did the double on us last season. I don't think that will be happening this season. But Wolves is always a bit of a trick. What are your thoughts? Oh, damn.
Don't give me none of that nonsense about that. Listen, they've got a new manager. They've had a bit of form. But it's 3 points. Listen, we've got to get 3 points. We've got to get 3 points. No messing around. No messing. This team has to be focused. And we've got to win our home games especially. So I think it's 3 points.
Okay, we got wins here from South Virginia. We've got wins from, let's see, Mark as well. Everyone going for a win. I'm going to go for a point against Wolves. I feel like it's one of those trap teams, trap games. So that's my choice. I'm going to go for 1 point. Right. I mean, we could go on, but this is the last game that we are predicting. 300 of you in live chat. Let us know what you think right here, right now. Points for Arsenal versus Manchester City on New Year's Day. How do you want to start 2022? All the Ducks 22.
They're a bogey side for us, Soph.
Unless it's the FA Cup.
In the league, they're a bogey side for us, and I think they're going to beat us, Soph.
Me too.
I think they're going to beat us. I don't want them to, obviously. If it was up to me, we'll win every game, but no.
So at this point, we lose our players to the AFCON.
AFCON, yeah.
So that's no Partey, no Aubameyang. You know the players. I don't need to respond to respond. I don't need to remind you who else is. Now, at the Etihad, yes, it's at home. Kev, they spanked us 5-0, but we were a different team then too, were we not? At the beginning of the season. Let me ask you and the squaddies this question. You ready for everyone? All 300 of you in live chat. Let me know what you think about this. For those of you who have predicted a loss against Liverpool and City, which of the two teams, looking into our crystal football based on what we know now, and knowing that, at that point, other teams will also be losing players to AFCON, which team do you think we've got more chance of beating, Kev? Liverpool or Manchester City?
Liverpool. Definitely. Because Manchester City don't lose any players for AFCON, do they? How's that one? How's that for an answer?
Even though Liverpool are the best team in Europe right now, don't you think?
Are they?
Well, I think so, considering Champions League results.
That's your opinion, but I think we have a better chance of beating Liverpool because Manchester City don't lose players for AFCON.
Oh, yes, that's right. Gabon did not qualify. Thank you, Jonathan. I don't think they've even qualified for the World Cup, have they? Our defence don't go to AFCON. That's a great point. Polymation says City. A lot of people agree with you, Kev. Scunny says Liverpool. Quanelli says Liverpool. Terence says Liverpool is shocking at the back. Virginia says even now we can beat Liverpool. No Salah, no Mane. I mean, I wish we were playing them. I don't know when the return.
You were hoping it's reversed,
exactly.
You're hoping it's reversed.
Liverpool says Matthew. SK says Liverpool. Everyone, I think, mostly people agree with you, Kev. Liverpool. On the money, right there. Right. So here is the chance for you, Super Kevin Campbell, to change any of your results. Tom's been on our show many times. He will return sometime soon as well. We love having Tom and we love Tom's work. If you missed the show with Guna Souls and Albert last night, go watch it. Two brilliant new voices in the podcast world. Superb, super, super smart as well. Riyad Mahrez. I don't know. You know what? I can't sit here and say I haven't done my homework. I don't know who's qualified for AFCON. I'm pretty sure Algeria have, though. So, yeah. Kevin, you said 1 point. I said 1 point against Liverpool at Anfield. We've both gone for 3 points at home to the Magpies.
Come on, Sophie. Stop messing around. I got 25 points. Stop messing around, Sophie. I've got 25 points.
Okay, but I'm giving you the opportunity to maybe change your mind if you want.
Why would I want to change?
Well, can I remind the audience of what we've done? Because we're going to be held to account. You know who we're dealing with here, right?
Yeah, listen, we get held to account every show. I'm used to it. I live with it. I've been called deluded and crazy and Arteta's liar. I'm good with that.
Epic. Well, I'm going to read them out anyway.
Go on.
Man United v Arsenal, we've both gone for 3 points. That's where I feel might be the hiccup. Everton v Arsenal, Kev's gone for 3. I've gone for 1 point. Against the Saints, we've both gone for 3 points. We've both gone for 3 points against West Ham United. Kev's gone for 3 against Leeds. I've gone for 1. Norwich, 3 points, both of us. Arsenal Wolves, Kev has gone for 3 points. I've gone for 1. And against City, 0 points. So, in our next 10 games, we're both predicting 1 loss. Damn, I need to change something.
But you've got a lot of draws, so.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 draws.
Yeah, you've got 4 draws. Yeah.
I've got
so that's a lot of points. So that's a lot of points off. That's just on the draws alone for 4. That's 8 points dropped.
Yeah, but no loss. Are we really not going to lose in the next 10 games? Are we going to do that in November?
Yeah, but you got to. But what you got to remember is, Soph, even if you lost 2 and won 2, you still get 2 points more than you have for drawing 4. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I go for the wins. I want to win. If we lose, but we win, we make up for the losses. But when you draw, you know, it's draws are no good to us.
Thank you for clearing that up. I wasn't sure. We'll get into AFCON stuff a little bit later. It's way too early for that. We're not even getting to injuries for this weekend because it's way too early for that. Okay. Oh, gosh, look at everyone getting scolded. Who told the person Gabon aren't in AFCON? That's not true. I love it.
Go on, squaddies. Go at each other.
Go on. Go in like a Tony Adams tackle circa 1989. Right. So, Kev, have you done the maths then? Have you added yours up?
25.
25. Can someone help me add mine up? Hilarious. Okay, so 3, I got 1 plus 3 is 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points from the next 10 games. Who do you guys in chat think is going to be closest to that? 25 points or 19 points? You've got LA's head spinning with that maths, Kev. Temp has 26 points. Let me know your points. Mark has 22. What did I spell wrong?
Hey, Soph, you know what we got to do? We got to get the squaddies to put their...
Yeah, that's what they need to do now.
Yeah, put it in, Mark and all the guys. Put your 10 results in,
yes.
And then we could go from there, can't we? That'll be good.
Stephen's got 23, but I want everyone doing it. Raul says a max of 17 to 18. Everyone just making it absolutely clear that Gabon did qualify for AFCON. Thank you very much. Demsek has predicted 24 points. Arnie says we'll get 6 points versus Liverpool and City. That's good. Why don't you let us know? And I call you Wenger haters. Kenny, have a cup of tea. Put your feet up, sweetheart. We're not Wenger haters. No one hates here.
Why do we hate Wenger? Answer the question. Why do we hate Wenger when we say he's our greatest ever manager? How is that hate, Kenny?
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Kenny just can't handle the truth, Kenny.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Do you know how Oh, my God, I watched that again the other day. Brilliant, such a classic. Brilliant. No hat. No, I went and cut my own hair. I had a fight with
Love it, Soph. Love it.
Thanks, babe. Thanks. Right, here we go. I'm going to put some of your points up here. Corneli, if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, tell me phonetically. 23 points. Universal Greek says next 10 league games, I would accept 20. Nagarjan says 20.
So all those put in the points, give us the breakdown of your games.
Yes.
Don't just throw the points up there. We want the breakdown of your games.
Well, they were doing that as we were going.
So let's see what the breakdown is.
27 points for Martin, 26 points. Scunny says 19 is realistic. Boy says KC should be closer to what we actually do. Anything else in the fan base will be in meltdown. Craig says 20. Rich says KC... ...
Love it, Rich. Love it, Rich.
Riddy says 18 points. Patrick says yes, hello. Me.
That means you're winning, Soph. That means you're winning. You, Soph, you.
I trust it. Oh, right. I trust in Kev. Terrence says Kev. Raul says me. Oh, that's right, because I asked the question. Martin says KC. Jamie says I'll be closer. Attilaro says KC. And you're right. I spelled Arsenal wrong. He doesn't miss a freaking beat. Kev, I was writing it so quickly. I'm dyslexic. I had the E in there. That dude doesn't miss anything. Fine. I'll give myself a yellow card for spelling Arsenal wrong. I mean, it might even be a red. I don't know. Is that too harsh?
It's a one spelling mistake, Soph.
I know, but I think that might be my
with
fifth card.
A bit of spittle.
You might have to host Friday's show on your own. I might be banned.
Soph with a bit of spittle. That's all it was.
Revenge. He's been looking to stitch me up. Revenge.
And me. He tried to get me done as well.
I get a yellow card. Look, I write things quickly. I'm very busy. No other spelling mistakes here. As you can see, I spelled Arsenal correctly in the remainder of the fixture list. Thank you very, 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 very much. And yes, goddamn, my nail. I was in the garden with the dogs earlier. That wasn't pleasant, was it? Right. Okay, here we go. A yellow card for one foul. Now people want to see us in the spelling bee. Doph, give yourself a yellow card. That was harsh. Yellow for Sophie. Yeah. I mean, it's a straight red. Yellow will suffice. Thanks, Newman, for stitching me up. That was very nice of you. Yellow card.
Eagle eyes. You remember the action man with eagle eyes? That's Newman. He's got the eyes are on everything.
Everything. I mean, the dude sees absolutely everything. Crazy. Who knew that he could see that? Anyway, I guess I did put it on screen. And now I'm worried about my nails. This is green fingers, Kev. I was watering my sunflowers early this morning and checking on my cactus.
Oh God, jeez. Sophie's freezing over and you're talking about being out in the garden with sunflowers. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Los Angeles.
Fingers. Is Newman from Barcelona? That is probably the best post of the day. Yeah, cheaters, innit? Yeah. Always trying to get us in trouble. Let's see. Gun Deacon. I hate result predictions. You can never tell what will happen from this. That's the fun of it. Who took the jam out of your donut? Hey? Get stuck in. Enjoy. I love it. He's learned his lessons in recent years. Is that because you've been betting on this stuff?
Gun Decker Gun, come on.
Don't bet on it. Let's see. Oh, look how lazy they are to type. Now I've got to go loss, win, draw, win, draw, win, loss. Los Angeles, 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 25 beans. Love it. 2-footed spelling mistake.
Same as me, that was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about Marks and Spencer mince pies. Well, Kev, I think generally we've got...
Mr. Bungle makes me laugh, you know. Thinking of his belly at this time, I mean, unbelievable, isn't it?
7 wins should be the minimum of the 10. Tammy says 17 points. So I think it's between generally, Kev. Newman has 15 points, probably the lowest of all, but there's no shocker there. Temp wants a VAR decision on my yellow card. No, that means I'll have to put my nails up again, and I haven't done them, and I got caught with green fingers, so I'm not going to do that. Not how a lady behaves. A lady? Did anyone say a lady? Who sees a lady?
A lady?
A lady. 18 points from 30 for Lone Star. What do you think, Kev? The 18 points people. You got 25 without question, the highest. Vivek says...
No. Someone got higher than me.
You think?
Yeah, I know. Somebody in the chat got higher than me. 26, I think.
Right.
Was the shout. Yeah.
So our unbeaten run right now is 8? 8 games unbeaten? Are we on an 8-game?
Yes, 8-game league game unbeaten run, yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Someone said 30. Well, they're correct. Oh, Temp said 26.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Green fingers are better than brown. This is true. Those are smokers. We've got 10. Oh, gosh, Raid.
10 points. Oh, come on. Raid, come on.
Arnie said 28. That's even crazier.
I'd like to. Well, that's just 2 draws and the rest are wins. So it'll be interesting to see their breakdown. You know, it'll be interesting.
There we go. We have a 30 for 30.
Oh, I love it. I love it. If we get 30 for 30, Soph, where do you reckon we'll be in the table?
We are top of the league. Said we are top of the league.
We've
Almost.
got all we're very close.
Yeah. It's crazy. Johnny said 31 with that extra point will get awarded after the incident that will happen at Tottenham. 18 is realistic for Terence. 25 points for Boy. So lots of optimism, Kev. It's not blind optimism. Are you happy with, you're optimistic here. 25 points. We'll get out here in a couple of minutes, you guys. Please add anything else in the chat box if you got any questions for us based on our 10-game prediction. We got Super Kevin Campbell on 25, me on 19, 1 loss, and the rest are wins. So Kev's winning streak would go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 games. Would be shy of Unai Emery's 22, but it'll be better
performances. Yeah, I don't mind. Listen, again, don't put Unai Emery's 22 game unbeaten against what we're doing now. Different era, don't worry about it. The key is that this chunk of games is getting the right amount of points. This is vital for us, Soph. We want to get back to where we feel we belong. In order to do that, we have to perform and get the results. I don't care how we do it, Soph. I don't care how we do it, but we need to get there. And you know when we want to start playing well? Is 2022. After the new year. That's when we really want to start playing our best football.
Kev, do you think what Demsek's asking, after 20 games, he has 44 points. Is that good enough for top 4?
Demsek, I don't know. I don't know what the other teams are going to do. But I hope so. Because you know what? If we're in and around it by then, we've got a chance.
Jonathan asks Kev, by your estimation, if we accumulate 25 points, would we be in the title race?
We'll be in position to challenge for the top 4. That's for sure. Title race will be a bit maybe too much for us right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've got to try and get in that top 4. That will be a successful season for us for now.
Kev, what do you think about this question? Amira asks, how many clean sheets do you think we'll get over the 10 games? That's a good one. I'd like to add this into the game. Nice one. Let's see.
I've got 4 clean sheets.
I've got a clean sheet against Norwich, Southampton, Newcastle,
Southampton,
Newcastle, Norwich, clean sheet. I think 3 clean sheets.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The second to last home game is against Wolves, isn't it?
Yes. Also noted, by the way, on the odds.
That's 4 clean sheets I've got.
7 clean sheets, says the boy.
I love it, the boy. Love that.
Craig says 5.
I'll take anyone above mine. I will take it.
Kev, who would you start up front against Liverpool? Oh, no, we're not doing that today. No injuries, not doing that. 4 clean sheets, says Mark.
I've got the same mark, to be honest.
Stephen says 25 is slightly optimistic. 21 is more realistic. We have a good mix of easier games with tough games. Also, remember, guys, we have the quarterfinal of the EFL Cup against Sunderland sandwiched in between the Norwich and Wolves game. So we could find ourselves in a semi-final of the Cup come January as well. How lovely, Kevin, would it be to go to a Cup final in February?
Hey, let's not jump the gun.
Hey, you're predicting 25 points over the next 10 games, and I'm jumping the gun, Campbell.
Hold on a minute. We're talking about Wembley. You're talking about Wembley before the semi-final.
A visionary. I'm looking into my crystal football.
Yeah, but that's what I was doing. And then you're battering me over the head with a wet fish. Come on now.
No.
You're battering me over the head with a wet fish. I like to listen, we're doing the 10 games because we can. Do I think we could reach the final? Of course we can. But in the cup, it all depends on a lot of the time who you draw in the semi. Because I think we're going to beat Sunderland. And then it's a 2-legged semi, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's see who we get. But I'd love a Wembley final. Come on now. I'd love it. But we have to take care of business, Sophie.
They want to know what the fish was that I slapped you over the head with. A kipper would do, by the way.
No, it was, just like the size of your harpoon, it was one of those, those marlins with the big, it was the marlin you tried to take my head off.
And look, Decagon has made his point about
there you go, Decagon. But that's the semi, She jumped the semi and went straight to the final. I don't think that's right.
I love this point. This should have been, you should be the host of the Highbury Squad. I'd take 0 clean sheets, but 24 points, to be honest. Would you, Kev? 0 clean sheets, 24 points. Are you taking that?
Of course.
Yeah. All points all day long, right?
Listen, points make prizes, baby. This is it. As long as Arsenal win, if we don't keep a clean sheet but we win, hey, we move on.
I can't take a cup final. I can't take any cup final against Tottenham, even if it's the League Cup. Stop it, Barry. Jeez. BB,
you're killing her. Trust me. It's bad enough her family are like, oh my God.
It's just the worst time ever when they're in they're the worst. I just can't deal with any of them. God, it's the only time I really dislike my family
and
a lot.
Batter them. If we play them, we've got to batter them.
I mean, we're cup specialists, but we're dealing with, hello? Antonio Conte was manager in 2017 when we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final, people. Boom. Stick that in your pipes and smoke it. Tottenham fans who are listening. Not even Ethelston's in the chat tonight. Matty K, welcome to these grand United States of America. He's asking, what's the question? Well, you've missed the show, Matty K, let's be honest. We were doing our top 10, our next 10 games point predictions. And then the question was, how many clean sheets would we have? And then the question was, would we take 0 clean sheets and take 24 points, which Kevin and I would both like to take. Right, Kev, what else? Let's see. The Gunnarsson says League Cup is a realistic chance of winning something this season. Yes, and get ourselves back into Europe. A chance with, I mean, it would be the qualifying round, but who cares, Kev? It's a route back into Europe, is it not?
100%. And it's an early route back in, and it's an early bit of silverware. Key is getting over the line, as you know.
Craig wants to know if you're going on Curtis Shaw's show tomorrow.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I am. From 2:00.
Okay. Swordfish is what Kev smacked me over the cod.
No, you smacked me. Marlin, I said. Not bloody so. Marlin.
Yes. Message me, Matty Kane. Let me know. We'll arrange our date. Meeting a squaddy here in Southern California. That's going to be fun. We'll be sure to take pictures and send them to you. This Kev bloke knows a bit about soccer. He should play the game.
Love that, Thomas. Just a little bit. I know, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I mean, you know, he's done it every now and again. I love that picture. What were you saying to him?
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Righty, look at me when I'm talking to you. And he wouldn't, obviously. Just a bit of fun.
Oh my God. Because then, I mean, and then he didn't listen and you were giving these up.
I was looking at Unal there. Those squaddies, they couldn't beat me. Hey, by the way, that Galatasaray side had Hadji and
they were stars.
Popescu, Dumitrescu, you know, Hakan Şükür, Okan. Oh God, they were loaded.
Yeah, totally.
Loaded. They were great. Taffarel in goal. Yeah,
brilliant side. Good stuff, Kev. They want you to let Curtis eat his words. You know, if you're going to give me a hard time, I think you should give Curtis a hard time.
I've already battered Curtis about Arteta. Curtis is on the ropes. He's rolling. But like you say, and like Curtis would say, I'm happy to eat humble pie. That's why the double oven is on.
It's on simmer. Why are you banned from Twitter, Newman? It doesn't surprise any of us, by the way. Jeez, didn't take you long, did it? Crikey. And Vivek, if you are in LA over the holidays, you let me know. Whenever there is a squaddy in town, you let me know. We can always meet up. Curtis is on the ropes. Lots of questions about the formation and the game. Kev, you're going to save that for Kevin Says on Friday, are you not?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. And then what else do we have? Back three. Yeah. Kev will ask all these questions. I promised Jonathan and everyone that I will have these questions lined up for Kev.
No back three against Liverpool. I'm going to tell you now, no
Suicide.
Chance. Suicide.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Brilliant show. Lots of fun. A little bit of, you know, there's going to be a lot of serious stuff coming up, you guys. Serious stuff. Now everyone's back. We go on a roll, Kev. This period, November, where it has been our Achilles heel. So far, so good. Can we keep the run going? Then in December, we have some forgiving fixtures. We also have a quarter-final in a cup. Oh, time out. Yes, sir.
Sophie.
Yes.
Can I ask you and the squaddies a question?
Yes.
Remember after the last international break and we came back, our first game back was against Crystal Palace on Monday Night Football. And we performed for 20 minutes and didn't perform after that. Palace could have beaten us. They didn't, but they could have beaten us. And everyone was losing their mind. Palace ain't a good side, da. Palace obviously then go to Man City and do Man City 2-0 or whatever it was. They beat them out of sight, right? what sort of Arsenal squad do you reckon are going to come back now and perform against Liverpool? Because we can't just expect it to happen like that. But do we expect them to be a lot better than they were the last time?
One of the things I like that we've done, Kev, is that we've broken the only by one game, but it's another early kickoff for us this weekend.
No, not early.
It's the 4:30, aren't we? The 4:30 game.
5:30, isn't it? 5:30. It's not early, is it?
Oh, I was looking at it as though it was 5:30 a.m. for me, but it's 5:30
yeah,
in the
it's 5:30.
evening.
Yeah, 5:30 in the evening. Yeah, so it's after. Yeah.
Ευχαριστώ. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
strike that then. Coming back from international break has always been tricky for us, but let's see. Mark says we need to be up it from minute one. They will be up it. It's not Palace this time. I'm expecting a focus squad. Ramsdale and Emil Smith Rowe turn the keys to this team's ignition. Mm-hmm. Brighton beat City that same day. We drew to both of them. White will be rested. What? Ben White? Benjamin, sorry.
Will be rested?
Rested for what?
Why would he be rested when he's...
Without Partey, a couple are scared, Kev, but remember what Maitland-Niles did and Lokonga did, and we thought the same thing in the last game. Now, granted, Liverpool are a completely different kettle of fish, but it's a fair point, isn't it, Kev? See, by the way, I had the show under an hour today. I'd like to just say that with this question, it's Super Kevin Campbell time, not Sophie time. Corneli says...
Is it an hour yet, is it?
No, it's close. Casey, why have you worried about... he's not worried about Liverpool. I think you are asking why he's not. Sire says, what I've learned is we as a fan base don't overhype. Take game by game. So, let's see. Barry says, Saka is starting to buzz with his England performance. He'll be about to take off for us too, although ESR, hopefully a good omen for upcoming games. I think what we'd all like to see is Saka scoring for the Arsenal, the same way he is for England. That's a fair point in terms of him elevating to the next level, right, Kev?
Yep, of course. 100%. But you know what I like about the fact all of our players played and won with an emphatic win? Their confidence will be high, Soph. Their confidence will be high.
Gunnarsson says, if we play the same against Liverpool like we did against Palace, we could get cold-footed and in a bit of trouble. I hope we could get a win, but I reckon a point wouldn't be a bad result. A point is not a bad result.
At Anfield, definitely not. Yep, definitely not.
Let's see. Confidence to continue. I want Pepe to make an impact off the bench. That might be a long wait. Smith, 4 goals in a row. Very nice. Very good. Nice pun there. Emil Smith scoring in every game, 5 games. Should we rush? No rushing Thomas Partey.
If he's not right, we don't play him. If he's not right, we don't play him.
And Kev, we need him for how long he's going to be here before he goes off for AFCON.
Yeah, we need him right. We need him right. And if he's not right, but he could be on the bench, then maybe it's someone you can bring on later on. But if he's fully fit, he plays.
Yeah.
But if he's not quite, we don't take the risk.
Virginia says we've got a chance to beat Liverpool now. They're struggling. If we slide tackle Salah and take him out, we win the game.
Mr. Bungle, I love it.
So, what do you call it? Watford and Stoke City style. Watford style now, Kev.
Oh, jeez. Listen, listen, Watford were physical with us. Mm-hmm. But, this Liverpool team, they're going to put us under pressure. That's for sure. Whoever plays, they're going to put us under big pressure. If we can play through them, Soph, and Ramsdale could play a big part in that, if we can get out, we could hurt them big time.
Your eyes went big just there, Kev. I love it. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Believe that the squad will be focused coming back from the international break. We have tactics, and also a lot of the team were in training and have been training. So the boys who were away are going to come back in, slot back in, hopefully. Obviously, they've been playing match fit and all that jazz. It's been 10 days. It's a long time. It's a long time. It's almost 2 weeks away from club football. And It always worries me. We're on a roll, and we're on a good roll. That's the biggest concern for me, Kev. But
But like anything, Sophie, we have to learn from things that didn't go well previously. And it's going to show if we are really together how we perform against Liverpool in this big game. I think it's really important for us as a football club and as a team that we go out there and we give a really good account of ourselves. Whatever the result is, I think if we perform well, people are going to start taking a serious look at us and thinking, hold on a minute, something's going on at Arsenal.
We're a different team now, and we may, we're not going to be perfect between now and May, but we're definitely a different team with a different personality and culture, and that's continuing to build, and let's hope it can build. AFC Max from Australia, good evening to you. Good evening to all of our fans, Arsenal fans around the world, listening from all corners of the earth. We really appreciate every single one of you. When Virginia and I are agreeing, trouble's in the air.
It's time to finish. That's what it is. Virginia and Sophie agree. It's time to finish.
We have 400 of you in live chat, and it's always hard to let go and say goodbye when there's so many of you, because we could be talking football all night long, as Lionel Richie once sang and said. Hit that like button for us. It helps. It's important. And if you dig us, subscribe. You'll get all of our little notes and news. Lots more to come from the Highbury Squad as the season goes on as well. Thank you very much. I've had Edward Scissorhands and a few other comments. The dude from the Human League. We got Barbados in the house. Oh, come on now.
I love that.
Love it.
Radcliffe Brooms. Love the name as well. Brilliant.
Vivek wants Vinny one more time before we go, Kev.
Sophie, what I will say is I've got a couple of birthdays just to give a shout out to.
Okay.
Shout out to my nephew, Romani. It's his birthday today. And it's Big Frank Bruno's birthday today as well.
Oh.
So happy birthday, Romani. Happy birthday, Big Frank. And we wish you well.
Happy birthday, Romani. God
Week.
bless. Happy birthday. And Frank Bruno, I still remember to this day, Kev, round 5 against Mike Tyson, and the old great Harry Carpenter?
Yeah.
And my hairs are going up just thinking about it. But my dirty nails are clean now. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? He hurt Tyson. He had him.
And he said, go on, Frank, get in there. He wanted him to win so bad, didn't he? And what a great twosome they were in the interviews. They're brilliant, wasn't they?
Brilliant stuff, yeah. And Frank Bruno was such a hero. He was England's son for so many years. Whole country behind him. Yeah. So happy birthday to Frank. And
another South London boy, another South London boy.
What is it in the water over there, eh? What's in the water over there in South London?
You got to remember, there's north, east, and west are on one side, and there's just one south on the other. Big.
Cross that river.
Big. Many don't like crossing that river to the bandit country, girl, I tell you.
I never used to. We always used to have, even with Greeks, we'd have this thing between the South London Greeks and the North London Greeks. The South London Greeks thought they were so it. But the North London Greeks also thought they were it, but in a different way.
Yeah.
South London Greeks were a bit tougher. They didn't need mummy as much. North London Greeks, especially the old boys growing up, and I mean this with the respect, but mummy's boys completely. Seriously.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Bless. And by the way, Stephen, thanks for reminding us of that famous line. You know what I mean, Harry? That was it. That was it.
That was it. Yeah.
Great birthday shout out, Sir Kev. Brilliant stuff.
Lovely.
That's all we've got for you tonight, everybody. South Londoners have nothing else to focus on other than sport. Facts. That's not true. There's some culture in South London universe. Are you a North London Greek or a South? He's a North London Greek. You could tell.
Well, you could. Well, with that comment, you could tell, can't you? He's definitely not South. Get out of it, Universal Greece. Get out of it.
Oh, now we've got the old. I used to love travelling over to South London from East London. Great vibes. The food, man. The food alone was worth
Brixton
it.
Market used to run things. Yes, it was the place to be.
North London. Yes. Barry used to live in Brixton.
Yeah, nice one, Barry. What a place Brixton was back then. And
South
Sophie,
London.
I sent you a little video. I want you to
Oh.
watch.
Okay.
Whenever you got time,
Okay.
it's a really interesting video for you, Soph.
Okay. Are you in it?
No,
Oh, okay.
but it's it's back in the day in the 1970. Check it out. You know, you look at how things are now and how things were. Wow.
I mean, it's pretty amazing,
amazing.
what's been happening in. It was only a matter of time before Vinny chimed in about London. He's a North London boy, of course. North and South. I love it. Right, Kev, take us out.
Yep. Okay. The hostess with the mostest. Soph, listen, I always love these prediction things, and obviously we do leave ourselves a bit open to get battered by the squaddies, which, hey, is part and parcel. That's all right. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we've got plenty to go at. But you know what, squaddies, thanks for joining us yet again. Newman, great eagle eyes, like the action man and catching Sophie. And all the squaddies, thanks for joining us yet again. Listen, I won't see you until Friday. So have a great day. Have a great evening. Have a great couple of days with Sophie, etc. Look out for Funky Friday and Kev Says on Friday. And squaddies, I salute you. I salute you, Soph, and I salute you, Vinny. At ease, Vinny.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please stand clear of the discussion doors. The next stop is Highbury Squad.